Hi.
Hello and welcome. Moments.
We're back.
Moments edition.
Uh-huh.
It's fun.
These weeks come around so quick.
I know. I can't even believe it.
I feel like we just did Moments.
Literally. But we didn't. It was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was.
It goes by quick.
I know.
Look what happens.
I know.
Mariah goes back to Vegas and all of a sudden we got moments.
Lots of things to talk about. You guys had a lot to say.
Oh, yes. We're going to get
opinions.
into all of that. There's a little LambMail, iTunes reviews later in the show, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
But we want to talk about our Patreon
This show
supporters.
Yeah. Well, this show is now supported by the listeners, ad-free.
Ad-free.
Which we like. And you can support the show too by pledging as little as $1 at patreon.com/The Mariah Report. And helps us out.
Yeah, and we give you exclusive content, early release of episodes, like this week, we let all of our Patreon listeners listen to our Back in Time about the iHeartRadio Stripped concert. Before everyone else, you got that exclusive.
That was a good one, too.
All for $1. It was a good one. It went by so quick.
I know.
But I was like, wait, I want more. I want more.
But I was going to show, it's a small concert anyway.
I know. There was nothing more to talk about. But I covered it all.
Yeah, I listened to it twice.
I know. It's like we can do an episode that's like 5 million hours long.
Yeah.
And then like, oh my God, it never ends. But we do a short one. It's like, no, I'm not. I need to listen to it again.
Need more,
I need more.
Yeah.
Not ready to let it go.
So that's all fun. So patreon.com/The Mariah Report.
Yes,
and the links
helps us.
Yeah, the links are in our description.
Yeah. Can they find it on our Facebook or something?
Yeah. We'll
We
post
got
it. We can
Okay.
It's there.
Okay.
You'll find
That's
it.
great. And we also have the Mariah Report store.
Oh my God. Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
.com.
Get yourself a t-shirt.
Get you a t-shirt. Get you good festive fun things.
Yes.
And, rock that t-shirt out and about on the streets.
Yeah.
I'm going to die one day when I see someone wearing our shirt that I don't know.
Oh, I know,
You know
right?
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, oh my God.
It's going to happen.
One of these days.
I think the first orders have just went out as well.
Yeah, they've already shipped.
Yeah.
So guys, go ahead, get you a t-shirt, get you a mug, get you all them fun festive things. Sign up for our newsletter so when we have new things coming, which will be right around the corner, you will be the first to know. Mm-hmm. It's fun festive things.
Yeah, and we have an exclusive range by Michael Trujillo, our favorite illustrator.
Yeah.
He's doing some stuff for us, and there's more, and new things are coming up as well. So
yeah, there's all kinds of good things.
Stay tuned.
So
cute things.
Fun festive things.
Yeah.
Fun and festive things. Now, Martin, I want to talk, before we get into Mariah moments,
Yeah.
I have to talk about this show I saw. It's an off-Broadway show.
Oh, yeah?
You know me. I'm a lady. I clutch my pearls quite a bit, girl.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So I went to, it was a gay show, obviously, because you know me. If it's not gay or Mariah related, I really don't know what to do with it.
Right.
So this friend of mine is in this show. So I got some tickets, and it's called Afterglow, and it's off Broadway. It's in this tiny little theater,
I've seen the sign for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Actually, it's about gay relationships and
Oh, is this the one about the open relationship?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. It is.
Got it.
And so, my friend told me, he's like, yeah, I have to be naked in it. And I'm sitting like, oh, okay, how you doing?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but I didn't realize how much nudity was going to be in this show. And at first I was like, girl, girl. But then, of course I got used to it and I was like, yes, ma'am.
You saw your friend naked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not like I've never seen a naked man before.
Yeah.
But not only was he naked. Okay, so what I really loved about the show is it was written really good and it's very realistic. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going for the rest of July. So if any of you New York lambs want to go see a cute little cheap show, it's cheap it's cheap like small theater, but it was not cheap. The production was so good.
Really?
I was very impressed. Very impressed. Because if you're on a Broadway stage, it's going to be amazing and great. But this was literally so small, but it was amazing.
Like the strip concert?
It was like the stripped concert, but like an off-Broadway
show.
naked men gay play.
Now, was it just nudity or was there sex
No, there
moments?
was other moment. There were moments. They had a shower moment. They had they had all kinds of moments.
But are they doing things?
No, there's no intercourse. Although I will say, when the show opens up, they're laying in bed, after something has happened, after their first menage a trois, and I was like, not my friend, but one of the other men, because there's 3 guys in it. It's just 3 guys. That's it. Nobody else. I was like, I think that man has an erection.
Oh.
It's like, I don't think that should be like that. I was like, oh my God. So at first I was very like, girl, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be like, like a flashing moment.
Right.
But no, it was like a whole thing. Sorry to be talking about naked men so much. I don't know why. But anyways.
So you recommend it?
I do recommend it.
Afterglow.
Yeah. And I think they got like an extended run.
Oh, that's cool.
It's doing really, really well.
I saw an ad for it on TV.
Oh, on the TV?
On the TV, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I can't remember what it was. Maybe a Hulu ad.
Really?
On Hulu, yeah.
Oh, that little production is doing very well.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. They're doing good.
Good
you
for
guys
them.
want to go see it? Go see it. That's what I did this week.
I saw Hello Dolly the other week.
Oh, you did? Wait, is Bette Midler in that?
No, someone else.
She just left though, right?
Yeah, she just left.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
I don't even know what Hello Dolly is. I mean, I know what it is.
So it was my anniversary, Robert and I's anniversary.
Mark, you never tell me these important dates.
What? It's like a 1 year anniversary. We made the 1 year mark.
How am I supposed to remember these things? Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. But we're at Hello Dolly watching it, and I've never seen it. I never knew what it was about.
Right.
So I'm watching it, and we're like, both of us are like, what the fuck is this about?
What is it about?
We don't even know. Some woman called Dolly.
And that's it?
Yeah, we're thinking like she's some sort of matchmaker, but then she like does other things, and we couldn't figure out what was happening.
But did you like the show? I heard good things about. Didn't Bette Midler win the Tony? Or
She did.
She did.
She did win the Tony.
Okay.
Well,
But it's a revival. This is a revival of an old show. I
know.
see. I'm not into the theater thing. I just can't keep up with it all.
for me personally, I felt like it was a little too old timey.
Okay.
Even though I don't mind an old timey play, I've seen
No.
a few, but this was like too old timey. It was kind of boring. I don't know.
Really?
We didn't even know what it was about.
You
Couldn't catch what was
not
happening.
interested. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that. I mean, maybe some of these shows, especially if they're like revivals, maybe you really have to be like a theater person,
yeah,
to like really see like the greatness of it.
Exactly.
You know,
which I'm not a huge theater person. I like going.
Yeah, you go to a show, cute, fun, festive.
But we're saying that if Bette Midler was in it, it would be more interesting just to see her star quality,
right?
Her presence, rather than the show.
Yeah,
like that would be the only thing that's appealing
to someone who's not a theater buff like yourself.
Yeah.
No, I probably totally 100% agree. I really have not seen very many Broadway shows at all. Yeah. So I am not up on it, girl. Even when Leona Lewis was in Cats, I did not see that.
She was in Cats?
She was. One of our listeners actually told me something. They messaged us because I'd mentioned her a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. How's she doing?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you how she's doing. She is working with Walter Afanasieff.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Shut up.
She is creating a new album. She actually was just on Facebook the other day, and I meant to watch this video because she's at the piano with David. Or Walter. Yeah. I don't know why I just called him David. His name's Walter.
You mixed him up with David Foster.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. And I was like, I want to listen to what they're doing.
Yeah.
But I didn't click the sound on, and I just kept scrolling. But yeah, she's doing that. I wonder how that's going to be.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Very interesting.
Yes, Leona Lewis and Walter A.
Yeah, let's investigate that.
Let's definitely investigate that. And remind me to tell you something else about Walter A later.
What?
It's for behind the scenes.
Oh, no. Because I wonder if we lambs listen to Leona and Walter's stuff.
It's going to be very reminiscent of Mariah.
Yeah, think Mariah.
Old school, early days.
What's going to be bad or horrible-ish is if they're good songs and we're thinking...
And we're like, oh my God, Mariah
could do this.
Totally do this.
Now I'm nervous.
I mean, I don't know much about what's going on with Mariah and Walter. I know there's probably so much drama, and I am definitely like the type of person, like, when you're dead to me, you're dead to me. But sometimes, like 15, 20 years pass, and you're like, it's okay. I'm over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've moved on.
Yeah.
We could get together for one, reminiscent moment. Right?
Yeah. Have you been watching Glow on Netflix?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh,
yes. I watched like the whole thing in like a whole day and a half.
I've got like 2 left.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, so far it's really good. But you know how the 2 main characters, they're fighting?
Yes.
But they realize they need each other to like work well.
Yes.
To make the show happen.
Yes.
That's what
Walter and Mariah are.
Like, even if there's tension, bad tension, use it and turn it into good music.
Right. Because the two main characters, they're like best friends.
Yeah.
And like one of the friends slept with the other girl's husband. And girl, it got crazy.
Yeah.
It was a El Scandalo.
But they're both actors, and they've both been cast in this wrestling TV show.
Yeah.
This is on Glow.
And also, did you know, and I haven't gotten around to it, but did you know Glow was like a real show?
A real show, yeah.
I had no idea, but there's also a Netflix documentary on it.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, you could watch like the real people who were like in the real show. I haven't gotten around to it because I've been like, I don't know what I've been watching on Netflix, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Mariah.
Those are total random non-Mariah moments, but sort of Mariah moments.
Suggestion box.
Yeah, that would be so good. Like, I don't know. I just feel like whatever happened in their friendship.
Yeah. Get over it and just work together.
Just for one moment, just to see. Because both of you have grown personally and creatively in so many ways. It could the magic of music could still be there with them.
Yeah.
Like, you can't hold a grudge for 20 years. You just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Believe me, I've held a couple of grudges, girl, but I'm over them.
You get over it, right?
I get over it.
Then you don't care anymore.
Yeah, and then I'm like, whatever. I know you. I know your games. I don't even care.
Exactly.
But let's go hang out and have a splash.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, let's do.
So, anyways, we'll keep our eye on the Leona and Walter collabos.
Yes.
And we'll be reporting. So,
all right, let's get to the hot topic.
Okay, let's do it.
Do you have any minor topics we need to talk about?
Minor? No.
That we left no, nothing happened, right?
No. We're waiting for Shazam, Mariah, to be on Beat Shazam, which airs tonight, but we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, Thursday night it airs.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be family friendly. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be really cute. Mariah's going to, the icon will come out and, everyone will gag and all of that jazz. It'll be a good episode. I'm excited to see her, tickle the ivories.
Yeah.
Like she did in the one good moment that we got from Mariah's World when she was singing Vision of Love.
She did it in Glitter when she played Reflections.
Oh, yeah. True. But I mean, that
was Billy Frank.
That was Billy Frank.
Yeah.
That wasn't Mariah Carey. So that'll be good. So we'll talk about that next week, though.
Yeah.
We'll have a moment. The big moment is Mariah in Vegas.
Okay. Let's say only nice things about this topic.
Well, there you have it.
Well, that's not okay.
We talked a little bit about what our expectations were for this final leg of the One to Infinity Vegas show. So,
I kind of forgot what we even wanted.
Well,
new outfits, right?
We wanted new outfits.
Yeah,
is what we really wanted, but we didn't get any of that.
Yeah. We wanted new outfits. Now it's all coming back to me.
It's all coming back to you now.
New outfits and a new song at the end.
Yeah. Because you know what I realized? I'm like, okay, so like her last final leg, she like switched out Infinity for It's Like That, which was super cute because Jermaine Dupri was there and like the outfit was amazing. Like she looked killer. And then I was thinking for this leg, I knew that she was going to do It's Like That again, but what she really should have done is Shake It Off.
You think?
I think because everyone knows that song. It's a quote current song, and it was number 2. So it's fun, it's upbeat, it's up tempo, everyone knows it. Even though, I'll say this till the end of time, live Shake It Off for me is not my favorite of her performances, but I feel like it would be like a good note to end on.
Yeah.
Because, like you do all your number ones and then you do a number 2 song.
Yeah.
That everyone knows and loves.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I just thought she could do that, but it doesn't matter. It's like that. Where should we start with what happened here in Vegas, Martin?
Well, I don't know. It's tough.
Okay.
So,
do we want to start with voice? Do we want to start with outfits? Do we want to start with...
Let's start with voice.
Okay. Now, we just got off from last week's moments talking about the Austria and Azerbaijan performances, which were not stellar. From what I've seen of these moments, she's done 3 shows. She was okay. She's been better.
Well, I felt like night number 1 was real rough.
It was rough.
And Lambs was saying that were there saying like there was like no vocals, nothing interesting.
Flat she didn't,
and bored.
Yeah.
There's a
unfortunately that's what it was.
I mean, I saw a clip of her doing "Don't Forget About Us," and there's like one part where she was not even bothered to lip sync.
Oh gosh,
like just like a lazy attempt at it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, you're really singing that, Mariah? Your lips are barely moving.
Come on. I will say, though, compared to her stage presence in those previous 2 shows in Austria and whatnot, here in Vegas, she did look a little bit more lively.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's her
people, her element. Mm-hmm. So that was a plus for me.
Yeah.
Now, night number 1, she comes out with exactly the same outfits.
Yep.
Except for the final outfit. But...
So
at that point, people are drunk. They don't even know it's a new outfit. They don't care.
So our friend Bobby was there sending us pictures live on the scene.
Shout out and thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. First,
yes.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
That in that moment.
Yes.
When the first one came out of her in the white coat and the black bodysuit, people were saying, "Is that from tonight?"
Yeah, because it looked exactly like
the other night.
From when was the last time she was in Vegas? Actually, was it
last year?
Last summer, right? About this time.
Wasn't it towards the end?
Or was it no?
Fall?
Last tour she was there in February, right? And then she went on the Sweet Seat Fantasy tour. Did she go back to Vegas after that?
Yeah.
Okay, she did.
She did.
So it was about a year ago. Mm-hmm. It was about a year ago. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember.
It was a while ago. It was a long time.
It was a while ago, for real. Mm-hmm. But we've gotten so many things in the meantime. It's hard to keep track, guys. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, because she was supposed to do the Lionel tour earlier in the year. Wasn't it?
Right. Well, no, she was supposed to do Vegas, and then the Lionel tour came, and so she had to push her current Vegas, she had to push to right now.
Yeah.
And her thing on the Lionel tour is basically supposed to be over by now. That it hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, so she comes out. That opening look with the white fur coat and the bodysuit and like the curly hair. I mean, it's good. I just felt like, oh, I've seen that before.
Right.
Like you've waited a whole year and you couldn't get new outfits.
Yeah.
I know and then we did have one lamb say, oh, why would she spend like all the energy and time and fittings to get all new outfits for 8 new shows?
Right.
You know?
They're going to wrap it up.
They're wrapping it up. So, but I just feel like, I mean, it's Mariah Carey. Like, come on. I don't know.
I wouldn't have been
just a little something.
I wouldn't have minded if she brought back that original black dress, the one that's kind of like webbed looking with the crystals.
Yes, and she wore the red version of it
at Christmas.
Year 2
at
Christmas.
Remember that?
That would have been a nice one.
I would have been less mad. I think it would have been less mad if it was more of a mix and match.
Yeah, as long as that
variety.
pink dress never comes back. I hope it's been burned. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to like her opening leg of, she had this horrible squid octopus. I don't even know what that is. That was the worst dress I've ever seen. I mean, I'm still mad about it, girl. Shoot. Anyway, so she did that. She did the Vision of Love. Everything's going. Then we get another dress. Cute. I like the cute little one. You know, whatever. They're cute. What they are.
Yeah.
But she added a little something to the red dress. A little fringe.
Around the hip.
To cover the hips a little bit. Now, why do you think that is?
Well, this big topic of conversation.
Oh, yes. Our social media blew the F up over some of these comments and pictures of Mariah. So let's tell the people.
Okay, so we posted a picture of Mariah wearing a beige bodysuit. Looks
very similar to the New Year's Eve.
But it's not the same one.
No.
I think she looks good.
I think she looks good in that photo. That's a great photo, and that's from our friend Bobby. Love that photo.
Okay, but there's some thicker thighs involved.
Right. There's some thickery. and some trickery going on, and that's what I don't like.
Okay, now
Because I think a lot of people were trying to say that we were insinuating like fat shaming her.
No.
And because we talked a little bit about like
week.
her body last week, and how I like got into the whole thing of like butt implants and that woman and all of those things. And I think these pictures of her in Vegas prove that she has had work done.
Do you think? Allegedly.
Absolutely. Allegedly. But if your right-hand man, who is a snake in the grass, has admitted and is encouraging and probably giving ill advice to Mariah, then I think it is more likely than not that she has had some resculpting of her body done. You know, and I'm all about TLC, unpretty. You can fix your nose if you say so. But there are certain things that are just over the top. And I think allegedly if Mariah has done plastic surgery to her body, that's just over the top. It's completely unnecessary. Yes, I know she has fake boobs, allegedly. But that's just too much.
I agree.
So what was everybody saying?
Well,
I think everybody was saying like, oh, Mariah's fat. When I look at those pictures of her in that bodysuit and her when she's singing Hero and she has like the bodysuit but like the sheer thing under it, like a sheer thing over it, I see a fake body. Right. I don't see fat. I see fake sculpted curves. Like a drag queen's body.
Right.
That pads.
Yeah.
But that's not padding. That is allegedly sculptation.
My only
and I would just be disappointed if it were true.
Well, the thing that makes me squint and like really wonder what it is not so much like going out her back isn't like protruding out, like her side hips and thighs are all lined up. So I don't think it's like an implant. That's the thing. I think it's like it looks.
You think that it is padding?
No, I think it's just like natural fat.
I don't think so. Because
she's like wider too, not just her butt isn't like perky all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole thigh is bigger.
Yes.
Not that it's a bad thing. Like I'm not fat shaming.
Right. I mean,
and it totally did sound like we were.
It sounded like we were, but really, what I was saying is, I don't think Mariah should be having surgery on her body.
Exactly.
If Mariah's just fat, bitch, be fat. I don't care.
Yeah.
But to me, it looks like there's been alterations in the thigh area.
Well, my concern about surgeries, they're not risk-free.
No, they're not.
You look at Kanye West's mother.
Hello, she never came out.
Got a cosmetic procedure.
Look at Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
But hers was more because she needed it. It wasn't vanity. But she was doing a throat thing.
Right.
But you never know. Anytime you go under. It's
a risk.
It's a risk.
Yeah.
And I just don't think having thicker hips is worth it.
Yeah. I mean, now she's looking like Nicki Minaj hips.
I know. Like that's what I don't like. And I'm like, nobody, like that doesn't look natural on anyone.
Yeah.
There's like a small sliver of percentage of humans in the world's population that naturally look like that.
Right.
Naturally look like that.
Uh-huh.
Very slim sliver of population. Mariah's never looked like that. Her body's not built that way. Yeah. Mariah has never had hips, ever. Even when she was big and had the babies and she was like going through like the whole Jenny Craig weight loss or whatever she was doing, even when Mariah was heavier, she never had hips like that, ever.
It's just worrying.
Look at the Emancipation, the Adventures of Mimi tour.
Yeah.
Mariah was thicker. She had purposely put on some weight, and it was mostly muscle, though. You could tell it wasn't like fat. It was like muscle. But like even with muscle, her hips do not curve like that. And if you're 15 years old and you don't have any curves, that's fine if all of a sudden at 25 you do, or all of a sudden at 30 you do, because, bodies still are changing. Hormones are still doing things. But even after the babies, she did not have hips like that. These are brand new hips. That's all I'm saying. I know. You can look at any picture, and here's the thing when it comes to the breasts, and I'm just talking a lot right now, I know, so I'm not trying to like keep you quiet, Martin, but I'm just saying now let's go to the breasts. I don't care that Mariah had her breasts done because they look very natural.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you had never seen Mariah prior to 1998, when she was flat-chested, you only saw her from 1998 to now, you would never know that those breasts didn't look like that at one point. Because they fit her body very well.
Yeah.
They're very natural looking.
And she's tall.
So she's tall. She has a good, big stature. So, like, they every time I've seen Mariah in person, I've never been like, oh my God, your breasts are huge. They fit her body really well. They just look big,
right? Because
she shows so much of them. Now, when it comes to the hippage that we're seeing all of a sudden, that does not look natural. That looks like something's been done, allegedly. You know what I mean? And
I know.
That's why I'm disappointed because it looks fake.
I mean, I'm finding it hard because if you look at, we really shouldn't talk about her hips so much. But if you look at like the rest of the thigh, it kind of it matches.
That's just good work. But I don't know.
No, you can't do your whole thigh. I think it's like naturally inflated.
I mean, it very well could be that she's put on weight, which is fine. But to me, looking at who she is surrounded by and their like surgery ethics, I feel like she was given like the A-OK by her close people to be like, yeah, Mariah, go ahead. Do it. You'll look good. You'll look good in the bodysuit. But it's hard to know. So this is really all alleged. But
don't forget that the bodysuit's probably pulled with strings and levies and
correct. That's
probably like yanked tight.
Yes, correct. I could be making all of this up.
We don't know. We're not experts.
I'm not an expert on women's bodies, but I know you just don't all of a sudden wake up one day and your hips are protruding like that. Especially someone like Mariah who has never had hips.
Yeah.
Look at any of the past 27 years.
Uh-huh.
Even when she was bigger, she never had hips like that.
Yeah.
You know? Look at her. Whatever. Let's stop talking about it. But what were some of the comments that people were saying? Because there was a lot of like, don't be fat shaming. She looks good. She looks that. And what was everyone saying, Martin?
It was a combination of basically a back and forth of, oh my God, she looks enormous. What's happened? Where's classy Mariah gone? What's going on?
Right.
Versus a lot of, no, she looks great. She's healthy. She's happy. Leave her alone. Pretty much that.
So it's
back
just
and
all
forth.
back and forth.
Lot of
and
it.
there's a lot of disagreeing among the Lamely on Mariah's body.
Absolutely.
Which really should be none of our concern, but
some people love the hips.
Here we are.
Some people love it.
I'm not saying she necessarily looks bad, especially in that picture that we have on our Instagram of her in the gold, in the bodysuit. Great picture. She looks very well right there.
Yeah.
But when you look at it from straight on, like I'm saying, like when you look at one of those pictures of her singing Hero, where she's just standing there straight on, it looks like Nicki Minaj's doctor got to her.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's what I don't like, because it looks fake. Nobody has hips like that. Nobody.
Yeah.
Except for, you know.
Oh, when she was singing Fantasy?
Yeah. It's like in that bodysuit.
Right.
Which is already not one of my favorite bodysuits.
No, I never liked that one.
I never liked it. It looked like, you know, like.
The glue gun and glitter.
Yeah. But whatever. It is what it is.
Anyway. Well, I mean, the thing is, there was like a general disappointment in the show because of the energy and the voice.
Yeah.
It just wasn't where people expected it to be.
Right.
But
we did have a couple of lambs that we know who went there, and it was like their first time going, and they had a blast and thought Mariah was great, which is perfectly fine. Yip, yip, hooray. I love and hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, we've seen enough of these shows to know when she's really good.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the last leg she did, she was just killing it.
Yeah.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
Remember? Mm-hmm. So I find it disappointing that we have to go through like the rusty phase again.
Yeah.
Although she had her third show last night, or the night before, and it was good.
It was good.
Really good.
Yeah, she was definitely warming up. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we already knew it was going to take her one or two shows to like get into vocal prime.
But why doesn't she? If she needs two, how long is the show? Like an hour?
Probably.
Like if she needs 2 solid hours of singing to get to a good spot, Why don't you just do it in your bedroom?
Yeah.
With a vocal
Go to
coach.
rehearsal
Get it
and
done.
like do the full on show.
Yeah, just do it.
To you know, work those muscles out.
Yeah, so night number one, those people will have a good time. Not
Yeah.
sitting there going, what the fuck is up?
I mean, let's be real, Martin. Like, we're sitting here in, you know, our studio in New York City. If we were there at the show, we would have been like, yes, queen, yes.
Of course.
But we would also say, yeah, well,
Side-eyeing a little bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, I do think last night, I think it was Tuesday's show, I think she was doing a live high note in Emotions. I saw on someone's Instagram.
Yeah, things sounded live and
sounded
new.
like, I think she really did that.
I think the Love Takes Time one too.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
There were a couple things where I was like, okay, she is giving us something. So it wasn't complete, like, it wasn't like Chanteuse Tour vocals.
Right.
It was good. I just know that we've all seen her better. But
Right.
she was giving us.
Yeah, and she's also switched out the fur coat in the beginning.
Right.
The pink one.
She has a new pink one, which honestly I did not care for because it looks like a cheap knockoff of the original. I don't know if that is the original white one, just dyed pink. I don't think so because the lining is like a pink.
Yeah, but it has like these silver panels on it too.
Yeah,
like
it's
glitter.
so weird. It looked weird to me.
It looked like a Liberace outfit.
I like the white one because I think it's fuller. It looks more natural. I don't know. I didn't like the pink one. It looked like she just, you know, pulled it out from underneath the bed and dusted it off. Honestly. So that wasn't enough to please me, but whatever. Switching things up the little ways she does.
I mean, it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
We're not there, so we don't know the exact experience.
I'm sure by the end, when it's like going to be over, she's going to really kill it.
Like her final night.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Her voice will be strong.
You think she should bring some people out, like some special guests?
Like who? Isn't Boyz II Men there?
Boyz II Men is there, but remember, like, she said that she doesn't think they're friends anymore. Actually, Boyz II Men are not there. They're on tour.
Oh, they're touring?
They're on tour. They were just here.
What do you mean they're not friends anymore?
I don't know. Mariah said she doesn't think they're friends anymore. Like, when the Vegas show first started, Boyz II Men were there.
Yeah.
And she was doing like press interviews, and one of the interviewers said, "Oh, Boyz II Men is down the street at Mirage," and she's like, "Yeah, I love Boyz II Men, but I don't know if we're friends anymore."
Oh no!
You know,
What
you don't
happened?
remember that?
Didn't one of them talk smack about her?
I don't recall that, but you know, it's just the trio now. I don't know what happened to the fourth boy.
Isn't he?
He's not dead.
No, he's not dead. He's sick or something.
I have no clue.
Something happened to him.
I don't know. Maybe they kicked him out. Who knows? But anyways, I don't think she said it in like a bad, like Walter Afanasieff type of way. She was just like, we haven't seen each other in a long time, so I don't know.
Oh.
You know, like one of those. It's like, yeah, we might still be friends. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in 20 years.
Yeah.
You know? Uh-huh. Yeah. Who knows?
Well, overall, like, it's just back.
Yeah, the Vegas show is great. I know.
I felt kind of disappointed because I think I had expectations of it looking different and just being a whole new experience to watch.
And we're not holding Mariah to anyone else's standards or anyone else's Vegas show, but you know when Britney comes back, every time that she takes her break, she always has new outfits. She adds and deletes songs. Well, Mariah doesn't have that option really other than the final song. But that's why I feel like she should have done like Shake It Off or something.
Yeah. Oh.
Or what if she did like Make It Happen?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Was Make It Happen in number 2?
No, it was like number 5.
Oh.
It's still
That's still
good.
fine.
I mean,
yeah, it's good.
It's like that was number 16.
I've been singing Make It Happen all week.
Oh, yes,
Last
girl.
2 weeks. It's stuck in my head for some
all
reason.
the time. I always listen to the live version, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the live versions. One of the many multiple live versions.
Although the other day I was in the club and they played Make It Happen.
Oh, that's right. Tell me about it. I didn't
just
even
came on
talk to-
randomly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No one requested it.
No.
It wasn't Mariah night.
Well, the DJ saw me.
Oh, well, you know.
You know how
okay.
like we were hounding
We
him.
always hound him, so he knows. He does not want, I wasn't there, but he does not want us coming up requesting, so he just automatically throws Mariah in the mix.
Just shut us up.
We will be like, bitch, when you playing Mariah? What are you gonna play? What do you got today? You know, and he's like, these fucking queens.
So I don't know if he just did it to be nice, but I didn't ask him for it. It just happened.
Oh, do you know what else happened in the land? Oh, we're going to take a splash break in a minute, a Patreon splash break. But I just want to say and we had mentioned it a while ago, but this past weekend was also in Algonquin. There was a huge lamb festival. At one of the gay bars. Yes, our friend Gary.
Yes, yeah.
I told you. It just happened, and see, there was like a million pictures. So like all the lamps. He had like, did you see the pictures? I don't think you're friends with him on Facebook, but I am. So he had like these huge Mariah cardboard cutouts of like Mariah, and he had like the stage, and they were playing Mariah music, and everybody was it was a lamb festival, almost like the Lamb Over, but like the northeastern version.
How did he find those lambs?
I don't know. He knows everyone.
In where? Algonquin?
Algonquin, which I
Where is
think
that?
I have no idea. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it. I think it's in Provincetown, which is a gay town, right?
Oh, yeah. Provincetown is a gay.
Okay, because I think it's called...
Right?
Okay, I have...
Massachusetts.
Girl, I don't even know what my longitude, latitude is. I have no idea where I am. But yeah, there are lambs. They travel, girl. Those are going to be the lambs that go to see her at the casino.
Right.
In where is that?
Foxwood.
Connecticut? Foxwood.
Connecticut, yeah.
Oh, like I ran into this girl, another tangent moment. I ran into this girl who's friends with one of my other friends, and I was like, oh, I have a Mariah podcast, blah, 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 because she like listens to all these podcasts and whatever. And I was like, yeah. Oh, she's like, oh, I was just at Foxwoods. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know, her grandma gambles or something. And she went with her, and she's like, they have posters for Mariah everywhere already. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're gearing up for Mariah.
That's going to be interesting. It's not sold out yet.
No, of course not. I mean, Mariah hasn't even like promoted it at all since the tickets went on sale. I would be surprised if there's anything going on. But
speaking of Lamb, real quick, they have a bunch of parties coming up this weekend.
Oh, this weekend?
Yeah, it's this weekend.
Oh, really?
I think there's like 3 dates on the West Coast. So
yes, they're all West Coast dates. Yeah. One is Vegas,
San Fran, and LA, maybe?
Yeah, I think
one
so.
One of them, West Coast-ish.
Yeah.
Look them up. They have fun parties. I went to their Christmas shows.
Yeah. What's their Facebook? Lamb Over?
The Lamb Over. Lamb Over, one word.
Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go hang out with them.
Abso-effing-lutely. Fun times. I'm sure we'll get a New York one soon. Mariah's coming to New York. Of course we will. We'll get something. Anyways, let's see.
Oh, wait.
We're coming back.
Okay, all right.
But
okay.
Go ahead.
No. I'll bring it back.
Okay.
All right.
Get a splash. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, while you're taking a splash break, we want to tell you about patreon.com/The Mariah Report.
Don't forget the Mariah Report.
It's basically a subscription service where you can go and support this show by pledging as little as $1, and it helps us. We need some new equipment, we need to print marketing materials, all kinds of stuff that will just help us out and help get the word out and help other lambs find us.
Yes,
and join in.
Helps, and you can do that all for just $1. Mm-hmm. But if you pledge $5, you get your moment right here on the show with Martin and I.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of new Patreon members, and we would like to give them a shout out and say hello and thank you for all the support.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we have Laura Stoner. Thank you very much,
Sounds
Laura.
Like
we appreciate that. Mm-hmm. What do you mean that's a fun name? I would have never brought it there, Martin. I would have never.
We could be friends.
Yes. But. And then there's also, we would like to shout out Matt Johns for being a loyal listener and a supporter.
Thank you.
On Patreon. Thank you very much.
Yep. Also, MJ Bastian, I hope I said it right.
Yeah.
Who is also at Mariah Carey Moments on Instagram.
Oh, yes, we follow.
Yeah, we follow him. Thanks for the donation.
We appreciate it much.
If you want to throw in your social media handles as well, we'll shout that out too.
Go follow MJ, Mariah Carey Moments on Instagram. Festive Lamely Moments.
Thank you, everybody who pledged this week.
We love, appreciate, and enjoy you. And we're back.
I was about to say the same thing.
Great minds think alike. Okay. So our moments are basically all Mariah in Vegas related. Yeah. So obviously, you can go out there, you can YouTube all the things. There's Instagram clips from all over and get your fill of all of that.
I think basically it started off wobbly, but just based on the last show she did, which is the third show, it seems to be back on track, and her voice is where it needs to be.
Exactly. This is just her little quote quote warm up for the All the Hits tour, which I hope does have like a whole new set list.
Please.
Well, obviously it will. She's not doing all those number ones, but I just hope it's a little, more festive.
Yeah.
Love 1 to Infinity show, but I'm sort of over it.
Yeah.
Dare I say? I mean, I love that she's there doing it and people are like enjoying it, but I need something new, girl.
Yeah.
I'm ready for something new. So that tour starts later this month, so we'll be obviously reporting on all of that.
I think I would have loved this Vegas situation better if each leg was just a different show of the Vegas, like every time she comes back, like you said about Britney.
Oh, right.
Like a new remix.
Yeah, but she just doesn't have the ability to do that.
Isn't that strange?
Because it's all the number ones.
Yeah.
But she could switch up the number ones a little bit, but Mariah's not the stage performer.
Yeah.
Like that's just, it's not her comfort zone.
I know.
So, she does what she can. So we're not trying to bash her. We love and enjoy her for this, but
I think like I wouldn't be so over it if
you knew that every time she came back to do a new leg, there was something new other than maybe just a new outfit. I agree.
And I kind of would.
But I think if she ever does, sorry to cut you off, I'm just talking like crazy. If she ever does another Vegas residency where she doesn't have to perform all the number ones, I think that's what she would do.
Yeah, well, that's what I want. And I would be more enticed to go out. Because I'm not, right now I'm not enticed to go see it, this show, because I've seen it so many times online.
Right,
But if it was a new experience every time, I would be
like,
more willing.
We gotta go see Mariah. Gotta go see her because she's bringing us something.
Yeah.
But we'll see. She's going to bring it on All the Hits.
Yeah.
So that's right around the corner.
Okay, well, speaking of all the hits, so Lionel Richie, did you see his tweet about asking what he wants?
Oh, yes, I did. I retweeted it.
Oh, that's where I read it.
Yeah.
On the Mariah Report Twitter.
Sometimes we inform ourselves of these things.
He tweeted out, like, what songs do you want to hear?
Right.
And it was basically 99% endless love.
Endless love is endless love.
Everybody wants endless love.
I seriously, it's gonna be a situation if it doesn't happen.
And I think I saw an interview with him, or read an interview where he was basically saying, I don't know what Mariah's going to do. I'm going to sit in the audience too and see what it is.
Yeah, he's excited to see what she's going to bring.
Yeah. But basically, like he doesn't know.
I don't think. Well, that's what I think the problem is. Like, his show is like already up and running. She's just joining for a segment of it. So I don't think his camp is in any communication with her camp about like, hey, what is, what's going on? What should I expect? Like, he doesn't know. They don't know yet, probably. Although you would think somebody knows, because somebody has to be pre-production planning this.
Yeah.
And getting staging and lighting and merchandise. Because that's okay, what about this? What about Vegas merchandise? We got new Las Vegas merchandise.
Right. Some cute things. Forget. There's cute things in there.
Cute things.
There's a gym bag.
Yes. I actually like everything that they put out this time around.
Actually, it was good. There was I had a splash with Mariah tank top.
Love it. I wish I wore tank tops because I would totally. But like, that is our shirt. I don't know who got that memo, but that should have been our shirt.
I know.
We're the ones always having the fucking splash. Bitches. But that is a super cute shirt. I loved it. I love it.
There was that one, like, I had a moment with Mariah and had like the Polaroid looking pics. I think that was kind of cute.
That was cute.
But the gym bag I like.
The gym bag is super nice. They have keychains.
Yes.
Those were cute. Shot glasses, but I think maybe they had those before.
And there's the T-shirt with the big MC and the artwork.
Oh, yes. In gold.
Now, isn't that a little suspicious?
I think that's a little suspicious.
That we changed our look to gold and glitter.
And now she's changing to gold and glitter?
Has she ever had a gold glitter look?
I don't think so. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Just saying.
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad either. But we know
mind.
like whoever's
Yeah.
doing this Vegas merchandise, like those are professional merchandisers.
Nice stuff, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's actually hard to get that glitter printed.
It is
and
very
stuff.
hard.
We looked.
Yes.
We're trying to do it.
It's not an easy process.
Yeah.
It is not at all. So the Vegas merchandise
They
is
know.
up on top. They're on top of their game.
Well, I
unlike
bet-
mariahreport.com. Do you know I saw somebody had retweeted the other day that Mariah tweeted, "Hey, limited supplies are running out. Get your exclusive."
please.
Bitch, please. Your supplies are running out.
Yeah.
Girl, please.
We know what print to order means.
Don't get us started. Ain't no damn supply. Anyway, so that was good. The Lambs were loving all the merch over there in Vegas.
looked
So I
good.
hope on all the hits that we don't just get a recycling of the stuff that she has in Vegas,
Oh,
which
see,
I think might be what's
I think
gonna
most
happen.
likely that's what's going to happen.
She's just going to take that merchandise because I don't think she has shot any new promos
No.
for this. I don't think she's done any new photo shoots for this. I mean, maybe, you never know, but
There's no budget for it.
there's no budget.
Yeah. I mean, I would not be mad if she took that Vegas merch on the road.
No, because like
It's good. Yeah.
she definitely should take those new merchandise items, definitely,
Yeah.
and sell them, on the North American tour. But she should also have things for all the hits specifically. You know what I mean? Don't come up if I go up there to Madison Square Garden and that bitch has 2 T-shirts and a fucking keychain that we have in Vegas and a gym bag.
And
I'm gonna be
Christmas
mad.
stuff.
I'm gonna be real, and a Christmas snow globe. I'm gonna be real mad.
Yeah. Although apparently the snow globe is hard to find now.
I
can't get
believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Anyways, so that's just a moment, but. Don't forget, Lambs, that we have our own merchandise now.
Yeah, you can support the show that way as well. Go
Yes.
to mariahreport.store.com and we have some like fun, cute things up there.
Yeah, and we have our merchandise, and we also have merchandise from Michael Trujillo,
Yep.
who does Mariah drawings that are very cute.
Yep, limited supply, stock's running out.
Yes, stock is running out. Get yours while the supplies last. And we will have new merchandise as well. So sign up for our newsletter so you stay in the loop.
It's a fun thing. I'm enjoying our online store.
Yeah, it's
fun.
cute. It's cute.
There's it took us like a whole situation to get up and
it's-
running. We built that store.
From the ground up, girl, from the ground up. I never realized it's not easy.
No.
You don't just like go online and be like, bloop, here's my stuff.
I know.
Like it is like a effing process.
Yes, but we did it for you.
Yes. All for the love of the
I think it turned out
Lambs,
cute.
for the love of the listeners.
Yeah.
And I like what we have. We have a great start, and there's
Yep.
only better things to come.
Yeah, we've got more coming.
So
Okay.
check that out.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a little bit of LambMail.
Yeah, do we have any more Mariah moments?
I don't think so.
She's hanging out with Tanaka. Still.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
What else? What's she doing?
That was it.
The dances are different on stage.
Yeah, but they're just backup.
Yeah.
I never pay attention to them. I never do. Like there are only few and far between that I like actually notice. Like,
Do you know what was a hot topic?
What?
I totally forgot. When Tanaka went to like give Mariah the kiss in Dream Lover and she flicked him off.
Oh, right.
But what do you think of that mess?
Well, I'm just like, because they're not dating.
Yeah,
So
right.
of course, Mariah don't want to be making out with nobody. But I did like watch that video like 20 times.
She didn't like flick him off.
I don't think she flicked him off. What I think, plus she was also sort of singing at the time,
Yeah.
so she can't like just stop and start kissing. But what I think is Brian got the idea that maybe she wanted to kiss because she did sort of go in a little close, and then he went in, and like she was like, no, that's not what I was doing. I was just trying to be like cute and get close. I don't think she meant to do that, but I could see why he wanted to kiss her because she sort of went in a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He misread her.
Like when he misread her. Like I'm sorry, but when someone is that close to your face, like you expect that that's what they want. But that is not what Mariah wanted.
Well, she probably just didn't want him to mess up the stage makeup.
Well, yeah, but I also think her microphone was right there in her mouth. Why would he think that she wants to kiss? Like it was a very awkward moment.
Yeah.
That is true. I forgot about that.
It got Lambs into a conversation.
Into a frenzy.
Because they're saying that Nick was on the side.
And he was.
Yeah, with the kids. He was there. Who cares?
Girl, they did not want to kiss. Brian just thought like, oh, that's my job, so I have to kiss her.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, because he's under contract, but allegedly. So, oh, she wants to kiss. Oh, I have to kiss her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was so awkward. Whatever. I'm over them. I am so over them. Just, they're cute. They've posted a couple pictures on Instagram.
Yep.
Like yesterday or whatever. Cute. It's all fucking cute, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, me either.
Anyways.
Although I don't dislike him like I used to.
I never disliked him. I just didn't like what Mariah's world portrayed.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my whole thing on it.
I'm less bothered by him.
Yeah. No. I like Brian T.
Well, I didn't dislike him, but I just wasn't interested in him.
I'm still not interested. Well, I am interested. I would totally do him, but I'm not interested in what they have going on. Like, zero interest. Like, I like the days when Mark Sudak was around and like he was always there, but you just never knew that they were dating.
Right.
Keep it like that, girl. Keep your I don't need to know all of that. Mm-hmm. Okay, now can we go to iTunes reviews?
Yeah, sure.
We got a couple new ones.
Yep.
So if you want to support the show for free, you can go to iTunes and write us a review, rate, review, and subscribe to us because that helps us on the iTunes podcasting chart. And you can, give us your feedback, good and or bad, although we prefer good.
Yeah. I think we've been good lately.
I think so. We really only got a couple of bad ones, and maybe that's...
But that's because we're on a real...
You know what, though? Like,
fest.
it tells you how many we got, and we did get 1-star review. We got a 1-star, we got a 2-star,
one of each.
And we got a 3-star, and then the rest are all 5 stars. So thank you. I'd appreciate and enjoy it. Was the 1-star because someone didn't like me? Was that the one? Remember?
Was it like post Mariah's world?
Probably. But here I am still talking shit 6 months later.
Yeah. They got used to it.
But you know what it is? And not to like harp on whatever, but bitch, I've loved Mariah for 27 years. Mm-hmm. It's almost like if you watch Drag Race this season 9, and in the like reunion, and they talked about like the reading, but RuPaul is like, this is a place of love. So like when people say something to you, like you take it with a grain of love. Like it's not out of hate.
Right.
So yeah, when I talk shit, and I'm like, oh, Mariah had her hips done. It's out of love because I'm a care and concern for her. And I don't know what her thought process is in these things. Because I'm not around her, so all I can do is judge from what I see from afar.
Yeah, totally agree.
So I don't like personally think Mariah's bad.
No. Well, I was thinking if we started this podcast, and I think our original intention was this, if we had started at say 2000, 2001, 2003, whenever, I would not have a bad thing to say.
No, exactly. I'm telling you, there's only bad things to say because of Mariah's management situation.
I know.
I think it all stems from there. And I know that Mariah's a grown woman and she makes her own choices and no one's controlling her. However, no matter how old you are, no matter what you've been through in life, there are people who can suck energy from you and turn you and influence you without you even realizing. They are manipulative people. They're leeches. They're money suckers. Here I go, Martin. I'm getting started. And that's what we've been living through since the inception of this podcast. Since we started,
because in my mind, I thought we were just going to be loving on Mariah and talking about good things.
Because honestly, I never could say anything bad. Yes, I can give a critique here and there, but I could never really say anything bad about her.
Back in the day.
But now, in the current climate of her business life, I'm sorry, there's just so much that's wrong. So that's where people listen to me and they're like, oh my God, like you're such a hater, goat.
Do you remember someone called us J-Lo fans in disguise?
Yeah, or something like that. Anyways, so back to our new iTunes reviews. 5 stars from Keith Michaels 581. A must subscribe for every lamb, he says. This podcast is amazing. The hosts are true lambs. They act as one of Mariah's biggest critics. As a huge lamb, I love that they don't co-sign with everything Mariah does. They know their facts. They take the words right out of my mouth every single time. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
thank you, Keith
good.
Michael.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Keith.
it. That segued real well into what I was just saying, and I didn't even know that was going to happen.
We also have one from Pat Love MC, and he says, "Hey guys, thank you for all that you do for the podcast. Keep up the good work for the lambs out there. You guys have to continue with the samples episode, Patrick."
Thank
you
you,
want
Patrick.
some more samples?
More samples. Well, we were just investigating some sample usage from Mariah, so
Maybe. Yeah.
we might get right back onto that actually.
Because there's tons out there.
There are so many obscure random samples, but we're going to be talking about samples. We might have to do like a back in time for some sample or something soon.
Yeah, why not?
We might just have to do that.
Because that was a Lamley meeting episode.
Yeah, it was. It was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
People still love that episode.
Oh, I remember when we did that on our Instagram, and it's still there. You can go back.
Yeah, if you go like way back.
We posted videos of Mariah's clips, but played the sample music.
Yeah, and I made those clips myself, girl. I remember, and I was real proud of myself. I was like, bitch, I'm an editor. I know. Bitch, I got a degree in this.
But I remember like when we were posting them, I was looking at them just in my own time, like, as a fan, this is good.
It's
like good Mariah content.
Those are good things. So go back in our Instagram to like our early Lamley meeting days if you want to relive some of those festive things.
Yeah, we should dig. Yeah, we should
dig into that.
That's a good
Patrick.
suggestion.
We do appreciate that suggestion. But anyways, thank you for that. Keep them coming. You know what else? You can also review us on Facebook. And we just did you see that, Martin? We got a good review. I wish I could pull it up really quick. And read his review out because you can rate, review, and subscribe to us on our Facebook page at The Mariah Report. I'm going to see if I can pull his up right now, but I don't think I can.
It should be there.
You think?
Yeah. I mean,
here it is.
Okay.
Oh, I think this is this guy who just left us iTunes review. It's Keith Michael.
Oh, that's him.
And same guy, but he says the same exact thing. But anyways, Keith Michael, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
And also, one of our Patreon supporters that we shouted out last week, he also gave us a 5-star on Facebook as well.
Oh, thanks.
How do you say his name? Rigel Painter? Regal?
Well, I said Regal Painter.
Rigel?
It could be Rigel, though.
Rigel might sound right. Who knows? Sorry, we're effing up your name. It's the worst.
We need... that pronunciation
pronunciation moment. But thanks for those Facebook reviews. We appreciate that too.
Yes,
I'm sure that helps us in some way, shape, or form as well. I just don't know about it because it's brand new.
I know.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how to get verified.
Yeah, that's a whole... Girl,
does anybody know?
Our list of social media things is a mile long.
Does anybody know how to get verified out there?
Yeah, like for like Instagram or
Facebook.
Twitter.
Yeah.
I've actually sent an email to Twitter once, I think, and they never responded.
Yeah, but I think the whole world wants to get verified. Joe Schmo wants to be verified.
Yeah, well, they don't know.
Well, I think they're just bombarded with, hi, how do I get verified?
And so we get lost in the mix. Mm-hmm. Got it.
Anyways,
thanks for all the reviews. We appreciate your support.
Yes.
The Mariah Report store, Patreon, the Mariah Report, /.com.
Figure it out. Yeah. Don't forget to watch Beat Shazam this Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Tonight.
Should be tonight, yeah.
And we'll talk about all that.
Yeah, stay tuned for more Vegas shows. How many are left? 3?
4, 5.
5. Yeah. All right, should be good.
So we'll have something to talk about next week.
Yep.
Stay tuned. We will talk to you then.
Bye.
Bye.